Please put your hands together extremely loudly for Brea McCartney! Clap it up! Clap it up!
That's mine! Quota for high fives and I hit it and we're done. Hi, Brea! Oh, it's so good to be here. I used to tell people that when I moved to California, I lived in Brea. Now that was a lie because I lived in La Habra. But even when I got to LA and I was like, yeah, I used to live in La Habra, all the LA people would be like, which isn't fair, I love La Habra, but I was like, you know Brea? All right, sure. Oh, nice to see you. Welcome, everyone having a good night so far? That's great, but I need you to shut up for just a second, okay? Because I've been very upset about something for a long time, and I have to get it out, all right? You all know Miley Cyrus, right? Yes. Thank God, because I do not have time to explain that from the beginning. You all know her hit 2009 single Party in the USA? Yes. Good. It's okay if you don't, because we're gonna work through it together, line by line. Hopped off a plane at LAX with my dream and a cardigan. It's Los Angeles, you don't need the jacket. Welcome to the land of fame, success. Ah, am I gonna fit in? Your dad is Billy Ray Cyrus. You're gonna be fine. Hopped in a cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. Stop, if we could cut the music. Thank you, back in the back, thank you so much. Did you fucking hear it? I don't know about you all, but I think these cab drivers are taking advantage of Miss Miley Ray Cyrus. Because if you hop off a cab at LAX and later you look to your right and see the Hollywood sign, it means you've left LAX on the 105, gone north on the 710, and come into Hollywood from the east. That takes too long! Those cab drivers are union. She's not gonna get that money back. Okay, sorry, I've been mad for a long time. I feel better. I've been mad for over a decade. Thank you. Whew, we went with that. I'm originally from Texas. Sure. And not too long ago, I had to go back and visit, and when I got there, my uncle said, hey, while you're here, we should go hunting. And I said, ew, gross, why? He said, it'll make you feel alive, make you feel like a man. I said, I know what a man feels like, thank you. Some of you are looking at me like, do I know him from somewhere? Where do I know him from? Hi, my name is Brea McCartney, and you probably recognize me from the Academy Award-nominated film, Boyhood. Thank you. Thank you. An applause break? Thank you. Oh my God. You in the back, thank you. I see you're huge. I get it, thank you. Wow. Full disclosure, I am not in the Academy Award-nominated film, Boyhood. But my IMDb page says that I am, and I don't know how to fix it. To be fair, I haven't tried all that hard, because sometimes late at night, I like to Google myself. I'll be like, look at him. Well, that movie was nominated for an Oscar. Was I? Now, this is a little bit of a dated reference at this point, but I think really all it is you're looking at me, and I just look like if Jon Snow was like, I'm not gonna do push-ups anymore. Like, that's... I was his body double once. That's a whole other story. I never met him, but he's only this tall, and I'm cheating. I'm cheating. We can talk about the shoes. So I bought these shoes for two reasons. The first is, look at my legs. Look at my legs. Look at my legs. But the second is that I know I'm supposed to be taller. I know this. I have the legs of a much taller man. It's my torso, that's the problem. And this is a new outfit, so this is a good visible reference. This is a crop top, apparently. Not here. So it's my torso that's short. But the real reason I know this is because I'm 5'8", but my husband is 6'2", and when we stand face to face, our penises are at the same height. And... so like my legs are tall, it's just... And that's where the joke should end. I should just move on, but I always do this because I like it and no one else likes it, and I shouldn't keep going, but I do it anyway. With these heels now, I can fuck his belly button. Okay. No one likes that part. And for a long time, I thought people didn't like that part because they were like, ew, Billy, gross. But it's taken years of growth to learn and realize that it's because audiences everywhere go, ew, Billy, we know you don't top. We just met you, and that's fine. I am gay. You're laughing, but I guarantee one person in this audience just went, oh, that's what it is. Like every time. Happens every time. And so one thing I've done, and I did it here tonight when I walked on stage, when I walked on stage and also when I started talking and also when you saw, whatever. But what I've done in my regular life is I've perfected the art of something that I call the casual come out. And the casual come out, you get it, you do it. I see the chain necklace. Don't you sit over there, casual come out. Yeah, I know. Happy Pride! But the casual come out is where you work your orientation as casually as possible into a sentence, and then you just watch straight people react. It's usually just like a little eye flutter as their brain processes new information, but it's my favorite thing to do. Maybe you've got a new job and they're like, hey, have you been to the new restaurant in downtown Brea? And I'll be like, oh yeah, my husband and I, gay, and then they're back. But if you blink, you'll miss it. It's my favorite. It never gets old. You guys want another stupid one? It's Saturday night. It's late. We having a good time? Yeah? All right, so not too long ago, it's Pride. Happy Pride. We're having a good time. I went to West Hollywood, you know, like a gay, and I went into one of the bathrooms. I went into the bathroom, and I went to close the stall door, and I went to lock it. But when I went to lock the door, I realized that someone had removed the lock so that you could see into the stall, and you could watch me pee. But then someone else, they had taken toilet paper and they had clogged that hole so you couldn't see me pee, and I thought that was very homophobic. Piss jokes in Brea on a Saturday night. Comedy's been weird lately though. I've been doing it for a little bit. I love doing it. I love to do, this is my favorite. Here we go, you guys ready? Everybody say, ah! Everybody say, ah, ah. All right, make it a little bit sluttier. Everybody say, That's great. That's the only reason I'm still doing stand-up. The serotonin boost I get from you all repeating what I say fills me with joy and lets me live another day, and you all did it. That's great. Everybody say, hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Now you won't forget my name. See, it's all emotional manipulation. But I can't get enough of it. But doing comedy lately, inevitably, you know, I'm still trying to get myself out there. I'll go to an open mic or two, and there's been a lot of mediocre comedians saying things that they consider jokes, but that I consider slurs that were yelled at me on Xbox Live when I was in middle school. Why are we doing that again? I've heard all of it. You don't scare me. You're nothing compared to a Halo 3 lobby. But inevitably, I'll have to go to these shows and I'll hear someone tell pronoun jokes or transgender jokes. And whenever that happens, I think to myself, wouldn't it be funny if they died? And I don't mean later. I mean in that moment. Just like my pronouns are kiss my, and then a little trickle of blood comes out of their nose. And they never speak again. I think it'd be fun. Hey, you guys want to hear about the first time I ever got super duper properly stoned? I'm glad you said yes, because I have the microphone. We're doing it anyway. We're gonna move right on. So at the time, me and my partner were long distance, which don't do that, by the way. It worked for me. I don't know why. Don't do it. It sucks. But I went up to Seattle to visit him, and he said, hey, you want to get super duper properly stoned? I said, sure, why not? So to make things short, I drank half a bottle of, let's just call it weed soda. I then smoked half of one joint, and during that time, he disappeared. He went inside, he went into the kitchen, and I proceeded to cough for about 15 or 16 years. It was a very strange experience, but I made my way back inside, and I was like, Billy, it's your first time doing this. You're gonna take it in, all right? Just relax. Enjoy the moment. Okay, where are we? I look at the clock on the wall, and it is 9:37 p.m. Okay. I get up, and popcorn ceilings. Ooh, that's gonna hurt the resale value. And then I get down to the floor, and I went, oh, hardwood floors. That's gonna help the resale value. And I get up to the shelf, and he's got all these books, and I read the title of every single book he owned. Every single one. I didn't know he had this many books. Oh, DVDs now. He's got so many DVDs. I read the title of every single DVD on the wall. I really took it in, you know? And then I get back to the clock and it's still 9:37 p.m. I didn't mean to break time, but here we are. So I stand up, new problem. Gravity's fucked if you stop to think about it. So I'm trying to make my way to the kitchen, but I'm ricocheting off the walls, fighting gravity the whole way, just boing, boing, boing. I get to the kitchen, I look at my partner and I go, "We're on the International Space Station." What I attempted to say next was, "I'm aware that we're not, but that's what this feels like." But what I actually said was, "I'm aware, I'm 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 aware, aware, I'm aware. He said, "Eat this sandwich." And I will never forget this sandwich. I was high off my ass for the first time in my life, and this sandwich was almond butter and honey. I took a bite and I said, "Oh, I love this sandwich." And he said, "Thank you." I said, "Oh, I want to fuck this sandwich." And he said, "Excuse me?" I said, "Oh, I want to fuck this sandwich." And then I took my tongue and I shoved it between the two slices of bread and I went, and he said we should see other people. My favorite part of that joke is, we're married now. Are you guys excited for a great show? Thank you for coming out.